Hi everyone, welcome back to Soupy Stuffs. Today we're going to be cash stuffing my first full-time paycheck for the month of June for a total of $902. Before we jump into the cash stuffing, I did want to say a huge thank you to Rose Forever for sending me this beautiful box of 36 light pink preserved roses. Aren't they just so gorgeous, y'all? I chose the one in this pink suede leather box, and I love that it was all made from vegan material, and it is allergen free for my allergy girlies, which also includes me, which I love. These roses are supposed to last for up to a year or even longer, and there are so many options to choose from. They were so kind enough to give me a coupon code, SnoopyStuffs20 for $20 off your order, so please check out my link in the description box below if you're interested in placing an order. They have so many different sizes and colors, so be sure to check them out. And thank you so much to Rose Forever again for this opportunity to have these lovely roses in my video. Okay, on to the cash stuffing portion of the video. I feel like it's been so long since I've been here, y'all. I missed everyone. I am still recovering from the flu. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but not doing super great, but doing a lot better than I was 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna start with groceries. Groceries is gonna get $80. I totally forgot to unstuff this, so I'm gonna be unstuffing that off camera later. So 20, 40, 60, 80. So groceries now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 70. Household this week will get 20. I do need to restock on some things soon. I haven't been able to because I've been sick, but household now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80 in household. But I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. I know so many people right now are getting sick, so make sure to wash your hands, y'all, and stay home if you're not feeling well. Toiletries is gonna get 10. So toiletries now has 20, 30, 40 in toiletries. Transportation this week will get 15. So we're gonna do a 10 and a 5. So transportation now has 10, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 in a transportation. And then spending, we are gonna stuff 30 this week because I do have some things going on. So spending now has 20, 30, 40 in spending. And then the last thing that we're gonna stuff is my gas envelope. Gas is gonna get 10. So gas now has 20, 30, 40. These do not want to lay flat. Okay, and that brings us to the end of my weekly binder. Next, let's go into my personal binder. So honestly, the last 2 weeks I haven't really been keeping up with a set budget just because I've been so sick, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to catch up and kind of get my bearings again. Self-care is gonna get 10. So self-care now has 20. I feel like I really need to make a sick day envelope because I feel like when I'm sick, I just end up Uber Eats, ordering on Uber Eats or having things delivered to my house. Beauty's gonna get 10. And then it kind of cuts into my weekly spending envelope, which I don't really stuff that much anyway. So beauty now has 20. But yeah, I feel like when you're sick, you just don't want to, not even you just don't want to, but you can't do as many things. So I end up ordering a lot of food and spending more money that way. So I think I definitely need to make a sick envelope. Clothing this week will get 10. So clothing now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65. So 65 in clothing. Shoes this week will get 20. So shoes now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 510, so 110 in shoes. And then the last thing I'll be stuffing is accessories, which will get $10. And that is it for my personal binder. Next, let's hop into my high priority / bills binder. So just to talk to you about some life updates that I have going on. So, okay, actually let me stuff car insurance first. So we have a decent amount of money in here, but I didn't stuff last week, so this week's stuffing is going to include my last week's amount for car insurance. So that's $64. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So car insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So 160 in car insurance. But yes, going back to my life updates, I actually started school. I'm going back to school, which is really exciting. Car maintenance is going to get 20. So it's definitely been a little bit of a struggle managing my time between my job, school, and then like finding time to just wind down, and then also finding time to film and cash stuff. Car maintenance now has 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, so 295 in car maintenance. But yeah, I'm really excited about going back to school. I'm actually going to school for accounting. Rent this week is gonna get 200, so I'm really excited to see how that goes. I haven't been in school in probably like 5 or 6 years at this point. Rent now has 1, 2, 3, 400 in the bank. So it's definitely an adjustment, having to kind of get my brain back in that school mode and just finding time to do it, because I don't know, y'all, my job right now, just like I get so tired when I come home from the office that it's kind of hard to like sit down and commit to going through like online lectures and doing all the readings and stuff. Utilities is going to get 40 this week, so now we have 20, 40, 60 in utilities. But I am really happy that I'm going back to school, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. I personally loved going to school, like especially in college, and if I could just be a lifelong student and go to school, I totally would, which might make me sound really lame, but I don't care because I love school and I love learning about different things. Subscriptions is going to get 4, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in subscriptions. So all that being said, and just talking about like the future upload schedule of this channel, I'm not really sure how consistent I'll be. I just kind of need to see like how heavy the workload is and how I'm able to manage it with all my other things going on. So I would love to continue to upload weekly, but like I said, that's kind of TBD. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm so excited. Dental this week is going to get 20. So dental now has a 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20. So 120 in dental. And that is the last envelope that I'm stuffing in my high priority / bills binder. Next, we're going to go into my family binder. I'm only stuffing 2 envelopes this week. So we're going to stuff 30 from my mom because her birthday's coming up. So my mom now has 20, 30, 40 in her envelope. And then my dad's going to get $40 because Father's Day is right around the corner. Also, I thought of a really good gift idea just for anyone that you might not know like what to get for them. I'm getting my dad an electric toothbrush, like the Philips Sonicare one specifically, because I bought one last year and it was really a game changer for me. My dad's envelope now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100 in there. And they're not super expensive. I think the one that I'm going to get him is like $80, but they also have a more expensive model that's closer to 200, but I feel like you don't really need that one that's that fancy. So that's what I'm gonna get him, and then whatever leftover money I have in here, I'll probably just put it into a gift card. I don't know, I just feel like it's such a useful gift, and like no one's gonna not want an electric toothbrush. So that is it for my family binder. So next, let's go into my savings challenges. Also, I apologize if this video is like all over the place. I'm so out of, practice when it comes to filming and talking. Also, speaking about filming and talking, I used to use CapCut to edit all my videos, and they like put everything behind a paywall recently. Like all the free features that they had before are all behind a paywall, and now I have to pay like a monthly subscription. So we're not doing that because like all the features that I felt like they put behind the paywall should just be free. So for right now, I'm gonna pivot to iMovie because that's what I have on my laptop. So if the videos are looking a little bit different, that might be why, because I'm trying to get acclimated to like the UI of iMovie. But anyway, emergency fund's gonna get 75. I did stuff these last week. I didn't physically stuff them, but I moved money into like my actual high yield savings accounts for all these envelopes because I didn't want to fall behind on like my actual savings challenges. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75 in here. But anyway, let me know in the comments for y'all that upload on YouTube what like editing software you use that's free, because I don't want to be spending extra like subscription money per month on like a editing platform. So my emergency fund now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. 20, 35, 45, 55. So 955 in my emergency fund. And then going into my long-term savings, we're also going to put 75 in here as well. So 20, 40, 60, 75. 20, 40, 60, 75. Okay, so my long-term savings now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 87. 20, 40, 60, 88. 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. 20, 35, 45, 55. So 955 in our long-term savings as well. But anyway, I hope everyone has been doing well. Please let me know down in the comments if you've been doing anything fun or exciting for the month of May. It's been really cold and rainy in Pennsylvania, like the entire month of May, and June so far has been not as cold and rainy, thankfully. Christmas is gonna get 40. And I think today is about to be like 90 degrees, which is kind of crazy. But I'm ready for summer. I'm just tired of it being cold and gloomy outside. I feel like we really didn't get a spring this year. Christmas now has 1, 200 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think 349 in Christmas. I don't know why it's not like a rounded number, but maybe I'll try to even this one out next week. And then I think the last envelope that the last two we're gonna stuff in here is my little by little challenge. I don't have a Sharpie on me right now, but I'm gonna stuff 33, so we're gonna do week 5 and 6. So let's grab a 20, 10, 3 ones, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so our little by little challenge now has 20, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 84 in our little by little challenge. Birthday is going to get 30. So let's do 20 and a 10. So birthday now has 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. So 180 in birthday. Wow, I didn't think I had that much in here, but I think I'm gonna get a facial. I don't know, I have like so many things I'm gonna do for my birthday. I'm gonna get piercings and I want to get a facial, and that's gonna be really expensive, so I feel like I might have to end up picking one or the other. But anyway, that is a problem for later me to figure out because I still have like a month till my birthday. Last but not least, let's jump into my Snoopy Winter 1K savings. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened to my money because I should have had 25 left, but I only have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have $11 left for some reason. So I'm gonna just stuff $11 because we were supposed to stuff 25. Oh no. Yeah, I was supposed to stuff 25 and 30 for next week, but I only have 11 left over. So that's what we're gonna stuff this week. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll just stuff the remaining 14 and then 30, so 44 for next week. I think the ATM gave me the wrong denominations. I did select the specific ones that I wanted, but I think they just ran out of 10s, and I think that threw me off, so I apologize. Anyway, my fire alarm in my apartment building just went off and it was so loud, and I'm so sorry. It totally cut off what I was saying, but I'm just gonna stuff $44 for next week in here to make up the difference that I was missing. But thank you so much for tuning in, y'all, and just catching up with me. I really miss posting, and I hope to be a little more consistent now that I'm feeling better. But I hope everyone has a great rest of their week and their weekend, and I hope to see you all in next week's cast stuffing video. Bye!